Okay, here we go. Take 3 on this video. This is going to be the last time I record this because I have stuff to do tonight. You guys don't know that, but I'm going to go quickly through this whole thing. So we've been remodeling, as it were, mostly just kind of repainting, moving furniture around, doing little things here and there to update our house and make it look nicer for us. Move stuff around, increase property value, all that kind of thing. This was part of what we had been doing, and I wanted to make this video both because I enjoy watching altar tours on YouTube and just for posterity's sake. If I get rid of all this stuff 10 years from now, or we move into a new house or whatever, I'm sure this current configuration is going to change even within the next month. So since this was such a drastic change from the previous one, I thought some of you guys might enjoy seeing what we've done. Now, I'm not going to talk about our beliefs. Again, as I mentioned in the last video, this is generally just for us, something we enjoy for meditation and for family use. And, you know, I don't like to put a label on it. I don't like to say it's this group or it's that group, because then you kind of get your own, everybody has their own presupposition as to what your sort of epistemic basis in that system is. And I like to save that for longer conversations. And also, it's just kind of a private thing. It's just a family thing for personal practice and personal use. So I don't necessarily want to publicize it other than to show what we've done, because I think it's beautiful and I think it's a great space. And I know some of you will get something out of it. So let's run through what we've got here. The idea for this extra space, well, partially because we were running out of space over there. But the catalyst for setting this all up, my incense is about to run out, was finding this at Michael's. I don't know what you would call this shelf thing. But, so yeah, let's just go through some of this. So we've got an Ostara card up here from a wonderful friend of mine who wrote a really, her name's Caroline. She wrote a beautiful message in there. It's a beautiful card. It was a really meaningful gift. This is our wand, the wand that I use. It was a gift from the co-owner of Gypsy Haven, which is an Elgin metaphysical shop near us. It was a gift for my son, actually. I just keep it up here because if he's not supervised, this can quickly turn into a sword weapon to play with, and it's not for that. So I just keep it up there so he can't sneak it away. The idea behind this thing here was so that we could have a space to actually practice, to do ritual, to do whatever we need to do. Like when I was trying to use my Book of Shadows and we had the cauldron here and everything that was in the previous video, this was like hanging off of the edge and I couldn't put down candles or herbs or anything. All of our stuff was just shoved in here. You had to keep bending over to get everything. So this just makes everything easily accessible, right? We've got candles. We bottled all of our herbs, labeled everything. We've got some bottles of various crystals here. Smudge sticks and you know, charcoal, like practical stuff, candles, some like extra stones, this is snowflake obsidian. This is from Gypsy Haven as well. I've got the few oils that I have here, Dragon's Blood, Money Draw, and this was from the Witch's Moon box, Spirit of Fire. Some bay leaves back there. The Witch's Moon box was a Father's Day gift. I really recommend it if you guys can afford it. I'm sure if you are watching this video, you know about it, but these were from the Witch's Moon box as well. I haven't read through everything yet. I'm going to do that tomorrow. But it's worth the money if you have the money, which is why this was a Father's Day gift, because I don't have the money. as much as I would love to, because there's so much great stuff. It's definitely worth the value of the box for sure. So yeah, mortar and pestle, and then we have some actual space here to do stuff. So there's, we have some flowers for Litha. I had all these candles on during my previous video, and I blew them all out because I thought I would be done. But we have see, and I can just grab my magic fire wand. This is a Belenos wall. I don't know what you would call it, but it goes on the wall. I haven't hung it up yet. Celtic sun deity. Really, really beautiful. That came in the Witch's Moon box as well. So we've got some gold candles for Litha. Oh Lord. There's a moon deity statue back here. This was from the Witch's Moon box as well. Lord and Lady candle. God and Goddess representations down there as well. This was, my son picked this out, and he wanted to put this on the altar. This acorn that we found earlier today at the doctor. Cauldron, those were in the previous video. Here's our salts for earth. To the east we have a feather for the air. This is a spell candle for my wife. These are some cards that were gifted to us by a friend of mine I got to meet for the first time, which was a lovely experience. I don't necessarily, I don't know. The art is certainly beautiful, and I love handling them. I'll just leave it at that. It came with a book. I've just started reading the book. I like having them here. Oh yeah, this was a spell bottle I made for my son for sweet dreams. I made one for my wife as well, but our son's been sleeping in our room the last couple weeks, and I didn't want the cats to knock that over since he keeps it on his table. Anything interesting down here? Let me see. Oh yeah, so a couple things real quick. Well, here's those were our flower crowns for our Beltane ritual. There's a meditation CD and a Isis deck here that was also a gift, along with some of these books, which I plan on reading, so that's lovely to have here. That was really, really kind of her to gift those. This little treasure chest back there that we spray painted has our excess herbs in there, so we can refill some of those when they run out. Moving right along over here, well, I'll just go across, I guess. We've got a spell candle over here. This is I believe I talked about this in the previous video, our wish box that we use for new moon rituals. Spell bottle, protection oil. Some willow roses for Litha as well. Book of Shadows. This also was in the Witch's Moon box. Kind of nice for like a daily affirmation. These I'm going to switch out with gold candles for Litha. Haven't done that yet. This is a Maiden Mother Crone, like 3 aspects of the moon. Oh, I turned this around. I like it on Crone. Yeah, I'm filming a video right now. I filmed it already and then I fucked it up, so now I'm filming it again. I'm not refilming this. Don't worry, I won't cage you in there. I'll get the cat though. There she goes. Yeah, we got that at Gypsy Haven as well. Really beautiful Celtic chalice that we use for water to the west. And a lot of our stuff is Celtic themed. We're actually hopefully going to be able to plan a trip to Ireland if we can save up some money in the next couple years, but the Celtic stuff we're both really drawn to, so that felt like it was a perfect fit. This was a pentagram I put together a while ago. I don't remember if that was in the last video. This was something my wife made that I really find quite beautiful, and then this is a broom I put together that I'm still working on. This wood came from Bachelor's Grove Cemetery, which is one of the most supposedly haunted cemeteries in Illinois. And actually, this like top of a walnut was resting on one of the graves there. And it wasn't something that somebody placed there, it was just kind of put there by nature, and I liked it enough that I took it home with me. So we've got a skull over here because you have to have a skull somewhere. We've got them in the rest of the house. I'm going to paint some more alchemical symbols on the top there. Spirit candle, selenite wand, also from Gypsy Haven. And this is my wife's wand. The other one would be there, but this is what we have there at the moment. So that's basically it. I hope that was enjoyable for you guys. I shaved a good 6 minutes off the video this time. So thanks for hanging out and spending some time with me. I hope this was enjoyable. I like to make bonus random extra content for you guys from time to time when I get the chance. For everyone who listens to the podcast and supports us on Patreon and likes to get extra content. So thank you for hanging out. I will see you all very, very soon. Until next time, stay dark.